This is like really simple, but what I used to do in my first company is we do a lot of quotes for companies who would then go somewhere else, or we didn't hear back. Who follows up all the people that they sell to? Yeah? Always.
Yeah.
It's good. Awesome. Love it. Not many people do this. And oh, nice. That's so good. I love it. That's what we do too. And so in my first company, a young 20-year-old nerd would call up and he would say, I did a quote for you a few weeks ago and I'm just wondering, what happened? Because I'd either not hear back or I heard back that they went with somebody else. And one of three things would happen. Number one, they would say, we haven't made a decision yet, but good timing, can you come in and let's get started? So I'll get a client. Secondly, they would say, oh yeah, we want someone else, but they didn't do a very good job, so we need someone to come in and do a better job for us. So I got the client that way. Or they said, yeah, I want someone else and I'm happy, which, they didn't tell me to fuck off. But even if they did, who cares? So I get a lot of clients just by following up. And it's like these things, we're going, let's go spend money on Facebook ads, but we're not doing the shit that we should be doing. Does that make sense? Like, can you do this? Like, if you could add an extra $5,000 a month or $2,000 a month to your business, you could then spend that money on Facebook ads or whatever you want, right? But if we're not doing it because of some reason, because of some sort of thing in our minds, like I don't do that because of X, Y, Z or whatever, then we're going to lose a lot of money. I hope I'm putting that through to you guys. JVs, who are doing JVs? What's the difference between a joint venture and a strategic alliance? Who knows the difference? Are they the same?
Similar.
Are they similar? What's the difference?
Joint venture is when both companies get some real value from the relationship.
Mm-hmm.
Strategic alliance might be your business, for example, you're pushing a certain product line within your salon.
Yeah, well, that's good. Technically, the difference is a joint venture is if you and I said let's do a JV, and what we do is we form a new company, new entity, and we're both partners in that specific entity. So what we're doing is we're not just making money from clients, we're creating an asset and a new income stream, a new thing. A strategic alliance is simply, hey, let's do a deal. I'll give you 20% of all the clients you bring in for me. So it's less formal. You still have a formal agreement, but there's huge differences in the fact that if you're doing a JV with somebody else, then you are creating another asset, right? Wealth, creating wealth versus transacting. Strategic alliance is a transactional thing which doesn't add, they're still good, but it's not going to create as much wealth as doing a JV. Does that make sense? Yes? Anyone do that? Anyone do JVs? We do them all the time. We do a strategic alliance as well. Proprietary methods. Who has unique ways that they deal with their clients, unique quoting, like when they do quotes, like anything unique that you do or your team does in your company, sales, techniques, whatever. You do? Anyone else? Yeah? What do you do that's unique, like, in the company? Don't give me, like, the secrets, just give me, like, an overview.
Yeah, no problems. I feel like compared to other agencies, our project management style is a lot more refined and professional because that's my background.
Yeah. And what is the benefit or outcome of that?
Clients are always kept up to date. They always feel like as a digital company, we are very professional.
Okay. And if they feel like they're up to date and that you're professional, what is the outcome of that?
Delighted clients that come back.
Yeah. So retention, increasing lifetime value of a customer, getting more money, more profit. So if you sold a proprietary method of working with clients to other agencies that is guaranteed to increase their clients' satisfaction and company profit, could you sell that, license it, sell it as a course, whatever?
Yeah, I suppose so.
Could you sell it to someone in North America where you maybe will never even compete, or somewhere other country, Europe or whatever? Yep. That if you're worried about selling a proprietary method, sell it somewhere where you're never going to go. Maybe you're never going to go to Serbia, for example. Does that make sense? Yep. So you are opening up that. And how much would it cost you to document that? Not much, if anything, right? And you can start using that as an asset to sell. Right. Barry, what do you do?
The way that we deliver our service and our coaching to our clients is like fully systemized, as I've never seen before.
Yeah.
So it's more so around scalability to maintain consistency between coaches.
So you can scale coaching, which is an issue, right? Yeah. Huge issue, because a coach normally has a lot of issues. Once they hit a certain point, they either can't take anything on, or they do, and they end up producing poorer results for their clients, right? Yeah. So you solve a huge problem in the industry, right? Do you have any reservations about licensing that model?
We'd be happy to probably another 6 months once we get more of a hold over the market.
Yeah.
For now, as we've just basically finished testing it, getting really amazing results. So now we want to just get a hold of the market before we look at productizing that, but we've definitely discussed productizing it.
Yeah. And could you like license it or franchise it or whatever to other parts of the world? Like, are you ever going to go do your business in like London, for example?
Yes, the plan is by the end of the year that we'll offer our existing coaches licenses to the major states in Australia.
Yeah.
And then once we make sure that maintains consistency, then we'll look to go overseas.
Okay, cool. Excellent. It's good. Very good. Nice. I like it. Does anyone see the value in this stuff? Like, I'm talking at you, with you, but there's no point me coming up here unless we're actually going to do this stuff. And does it make sense? Do you see the value? Do you see the money? Show me the money, right? Do you see the money in this stuff? Like I said, just one of these things on the next page, before I go to the next page. Skill sets of staff. You're probably not utilizing your skill sets of your staff or yourself as much as you could be. Can your staff, if they're doing stuff, if they have skills, can you get them to do training programs and stuff like that? Recordings of screen flows or whatever, or documents or manuals and stuff like that. Like use them. Use your people. Friends and family. In my case, liability, but I'll move on.